To the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape, we've moved over to our luxurious bar set, and it's time for the show, Ask the Analyst. This is where we take your tweets on the subject of recruiting today and read them and let these two dish it out. A unheralded no-star recruit who likely will finish as an All-American and a first-round draft pick, Mike Foss, joins us from the control room. Mike, you've been looking at Twitter. I'm sure we've got some very interesting tweets today.
I guess I'll take that as a compliment. You know who else was an unheralded recruit who went to Central Michigan?
Who?
At least to start, J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt.
Let's get to what the people are saying on Twitter using the hashtag 7Sportscape. We'll start with Rick. He's got a question for Tom asking how Ohio and Michigan compare to previous years for high school talent for each respective state. And Kevin with a question for, we'll have Rico answer this second one, if you're in favor of needing an early signing period like basketball. Guys?
Tom, let's start with you. Ohio and Michigan as a whole, the states, what kind of talent is coming out of these states now?
Well, for the 2016 class, Ohio is stacked again. They've got an outstanding class for prospects. Unfortunately for Michigan and Michigan State fans, Ohio State's probably going to wrap a lot of those guys up. They already have gotten some of those guys committed. Michigan, actually, and I'd be interested in your thoughts too. I think Michigan's 2016 class, the top of it is very good. They've got some really good prospects this year compared to the 2015 class at least. So
yeah, Michigan's class is very top heavy. You look at guys like Donnie Corley Jr., you look at guys like Petaway. Those guys, but it's the fall off after that, whereas Ohio has depth. Their top 35 players can all go on to play in the Power 5 conferences. You can't necessarily say that for the kids out of the state of Michigan.
And to give you guys an idea of maybe the talent depth outside of even the region, the Midwest, the 2015 class, there were 55 ESPN 300 prospects just in the state of Florida, only 22 in the whole Midwest. So that's what these Big Ten teams are kind of dealing with.
Yeah. Real quick thoughts on an early signing period. Should it happen? I'm a big fan of it.
You should. You should have an early signing period. Therefore, you can eliminate a lot of this drama. Because if a kid wants to go to a school, let him go ahead and sign at that school. Basketball has it. Your top 10 kids will still wait till the last final second.
Play the hat game.
But you got kids who, they get caught up in the shuffle who, I'm going to go to this school, and all of a sudden, you know what, a team comes in and poaches them, and now the other team is sitting there like, oh, you were going to be our quarterback, dude. What are you doing? What do you mean you're leaving?
Yeah. Interesting thoughts. Definitely, it would be interesting how, I guess, if the NCAA gets in and does anything about it to change it, because it's a beast. All right, before we head to break, some business to take care of. It's our Pistons ticket giveaway. Each and every week, we give away 4 tickets to a game. This week's winner, Letitia Byrne. Congratulations. She gets 4 tickets to the game on February 20th against the Chicago Bulls. If you want to enter, it's very easy to do. Head over to WXYZ/contests for a chance at a weekly giveaway of 4 tickets to an upcoming Pistons game. We'll be drawing 1 winner each week. And while you're there, enter for a chance to win an incredible Pistons game experience. Everything from a chance to shoot free throws on the court after a game to courtside seats during warm-ups. Visit WXYZ.com/contests today. All right, up next, spring training. Gosh, next week, can you believe it already? Our own David Solano went one-on-one with Ian Kinsler in this very Sportscape. That's coming up on the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape. Stay with us.